Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Coach Green. Now, as you can see, this bottle actually looks really neat. I really like the green color. It actually really kind of encapsulates, is that a word, encapsulates, like the smell of this fragrance. It's like a fruity green like concoction of sweetness. It's really nice. Another thing is it does not have a cap. It just has kind of an atomizer, and then you like spray it. You just press on it and you spray it. And then it has this little like leather tag thing, which I think is really neat. And it has this little thing that goes around. You could definitely detach this tag if you wanted to, but I'm keeping it on because I think it looks pretty cool. This is just one iteration or flanker, you could say, of the Coach line. There's Coach for Men, just like the regular gray one. There's the blue one, and there's the platinum one, and then there's the green one. This one is the most sweet of the bunch. So I actually got this fragrance a month ago, I think, for my birthday. My grandma got it for me, and I smelled this in like a Macy's or something a little while back, and I really liked the smell. But the reason I had smelled it in that Macy's because I kept seeing it all online, how people really liked this, and they said it had a very nice juicy kiwi note. I really wanted to try it out, and it was for a good price. I think you can get it for like 30 something bucks. This is a 2-ounce bottle, I'm pretty sure, and I got it for like 35 bucks. Well, I think my grandma bought it for me for like 35 bucks. So it's a very nice fragrance. You can also get it on Amazon for like 50 bucks, I think. Which is also a fair price with like Prime shipping and stuff, so that's all great. Alright, so I already have the dry down on this hand, which is actually really similar to opening, but I'm going to spray the opening on this hand real quick so I can just tell y'all how it smells. It's just pure juicy sweetness with that kiwi, just pure kiwi juicy sweetness. It smells really good. And there's a little bit of like citrus in there. I'm pretty sure there's bergamot, but there's bergamot in like every fragrance. But yeah, it smells really good. Juicy, sweet kiwi, super pleasing. This thing is super strong for the first little while when you spray it, and we'll get more to that later. But the opening is just so amazing. Fresh, spicy, sweet. This is one of the best openings out of any fragrance I have. It's not really green smelling as you might think from the bottle. It's more of like a sweet, like green, if that makes sense, instead of like a nature green. It's like a sweet green. It's really nice. I don't think anybody's gonna dislike this. It smells super good, super sweet. If you don't like sweet fragrances, this is not the fragrance for you. It's straight fruitiness. Not fruity as in gay, but like fruity, like smelling. It's great. And then over here in the dry down, you get some woods, a little bit of woody notes come out. You still get that kiwi fruitiness sort of as like the whole main part of the fragrance, but you get some woods that pop out from the back, and they smell really good. They complement that kiwi note really well. I think it's cedar actually, which is really nice. And then there's one other little green thing in the back that I can smell, and it actually smells really nice. The smell in this fragrance is top tier. It's amazing. You could wear it all year round, I think, because it's fresh, but it's also super sweet and fruity. And it has a little bit of those woods, so it can kind of push through the winter time. But now I'm gonna get the notes from Fragrantica and see how they match up. Alright, so I have the notes from Fragrantica of Coach Green, and there's not actually a lot. The top notes are kiwi and bergamot, which I smelt both of those. I talked about them. It's definitely an accurate top note description. Middle notes are rosemary and geranium. I could actually smell the geranium now that I think about it, but the rosemary, not so much. Geranium has a very kind of similar sort of smell. It kind of goes really well with like fruits like apple or kiwi. It's kind of a good middleman for an apple top note going down to like a woody base note, or like a kiwi top note going down to like a woody base note. It's a really good in between for that. I could definitely smell that in here. And then the base, it has cedar and moss, which I smelled both of those. Like I said, I smelled the cedar, and then the moss is that little greenness that I smelled in the back. It smells really good. I have no complaints when it comes to the smell. It's awesome. Also, another thing I want to point out, the atomizer on here is super nice. It's not like your typical like pressurized atomizer, and it's like really weird because you have to like press it hard, but it's perfect. You get a good spray every time. I really do like the atomizer on the Coach fragrances. It's nice. Now this is the fragrance's biggest downfall, the longevity. This does not last long at all, maybe 4 hours if you're lucky. It's very strong for the first like hour, but then 4 hours go by, you're not gonna smell it at all, which is really disappointing. But for those 4 hours, you are going to smell very splendid. You're gonna smell super nice. This is definitely like a youthful fragrance, not something you're gonna wanna wear to like a sophisticated like meetup or like a dress up occasion. This is definitely more of like a hangout fragrance, or like a going out fragrance. But it is really nice for that, and when you want people to smell you and you want to smell really fun and fruity. Again, not fruity as in gay, but like fruity as in like fruit smelling. I probably don't need to clarify that. But yeah, like I said, you could definitely wear this all year round. It can bite through that winter. As long as you bring like a little re-up, just put this in your backpack and just spray yourself a couple more times throughout the day to sort of get that fragrance back on your skin. You're gonna be bueno, you're gonna be all good, and people are gonna really enjoy this fragrance on you. I definitely recommend this if you're younger too. Older guys can pull it off, but this is not something that you're typically gonna smell on older gentlemen. But younger guys, this is the fragrance for you if you're looking for something super fruity and fresh and pretty unique. You don't get a lot of fragrances with a kiwi note, and it smells really unique. I've never smelled anything like it. So do I recommend this fragrance? Now, if you can get it for a low price, around 30 bucks, I think it is a good buy. Again, like I said, for a unique, fresh, spicy, sweet fragrance. It's super nice. And honestly, it's worth 35, but not anything more than that. If you're paying 50 to 100 bucks for this, it's a no-go. Unless you're going for like a huge bottle, then obviously pay more. But for like a 2 ounce, yeah, 35 bucks is probably the most I would pay for it. And then like if I wear it, I would either only be out for a short time, or I'd bring this to kind of rejuvenate the fragrance. But yeah, honestly, if I was to rate this based off smell, it would be like an 8.5, but because of that longevity, it's getting bumped down to like a 6.5 overall. So if you don't mind the longevity, great fragrance. If you do mind the longevity, which I personally do, it's like a 6.5. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.